are the basis of everything in the universe. They're the basis of what we even are made of. Circles are power. Circles are incredible. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this episode of Unicorn Secrets. I am your host, Elizabeth Ocean, and in the last 30 plus years that I have been in business as an entrepreneur, a leader, and a speaker, I've discovered a lot of things that work and a lot of things that don't work, and I'm bringing them all to you as part of this show, Unicorn Secrets, where women entrepreneurs are gaining the tools and the clarity and the breakthroughs to make a big difference in their business, especially in times like we are in right now and times like we've been in, where we know that we need to find new ways of being entrepreneurs, new ways of creating, and new ways of gaining clients, having consistency, and doing business in today's day and age. So I hope that you enjoy this episode where I'm going to be talking about the power of the circle, especially a circle of women. Did you know that when women lead together, when women learn together, when women are together, there's something special that happens in their ability to learn, their ability to produce, their ability to elevate and go forward. Studies have shown this. It's really, really incredible that when women are doing something together, it's better, literally. Like you can look the studies up. It's very, very cool. So I like this when I think about what I just did, for example, in Women's Spirit Festival, an event that I ran last month that I thought like, oh, it's going to be really, really good. It's going to be powerful. But something really magical happened. And some of you might even be watching this in the Women's Spirit Collective where Women's Spirit Festival happened, if I get tongue twisted. And some of you are watching this in my other pages and channels where you're not in Women's Spirit Festival, but go check out the Women's Spirit Collective where Women's Spirit Festival happened. It's a group on Facebook. Absolutely incredible. But what was I saying? So I did Women's Spirit Festival in March. Hello, speakers. If you're here, say I was a speaker in the comments down below. And it was so magical. I had this idea. I mean, I've been creating and producing events for many, many years. I've been a teacher and a leader for like 30 plus, 32 years now, a lot. And I've been creating and producing large scale events for over the last 15 years. Really fun. But what I just did in Women's Spirit Festival, a global online celebration of women, it started on International Women's Day and wrapped up on the equinox. It was incredible. But the actual event itself, like the videos, the teachings, it's all still there. When I started it, I was like, oh, it's going to be great. We're going to have like a number of speakers because I produce monthly events where I have speakers come and speak, and I'm in touch with a large community of women. And I was like, oh yeah, we're going to have a bunch of speakers. Like maybe it'll be really big and we'll have like 30 or 50 speakers. When we got the first 50 speakers, I was like, oh, that was fast. And the spots started to fill up and the community started to grow. And then we got 100 speakers and the community continued to grow. The attendees like increased. Like, we went from like 500 attendees to 1,000 attendees, and then 1,500 attendees, and then 2,000 attendees. And then when our speakers list grew to 150, 200, 220, my mind was blown. And then the attendees group just kept rising. It's over 3,000 now. And it blew my mind. It blew my heart open. It was so special. Thank you to everybody who took part. Absolutely incredible. I'm so proud of this creation. And what's really true is that the women leaders who spoke on it, like they were part of the creation. All of you speakers who spoke, it was absolutely amazing. I put in the comments down below right now, what did you gain out of it? How was it powerful for you? And if you were an attendee, what did it do for you as an attendee? How did it move you? Like what insights and clarity did you gain out of it? So when that all happened, I was like, oh, this is a movement of women leaders who are standing for healing and wellness and spiritual transformation and heart and soul development and just inner knowing and awakening. I've always had this feeling ever since I was quite young that I wanted to help people so that they could have a ripple effect and they could make the world better. And I did that. I've been doing that with my events, but this one in particular, because we reached such a global audience because we had 225 or so speakers, like just absolutely mind blowing. And we reached 3,000 people all around the planet, and their lives were changed, both the speakers and the attendees. It was really, really powerful, very incredible. So I'm just so proud of what got created out of it. We're going to do it again. At first, I was like, should we do this again? And now it's like absolutely clear we're doing it again in the fall. It's going to be amazing. So Women's Spirit Festival was a great success. And what came clear from that is really the power of the circle of women, the circle of women that that rise and support each other, that rise together, that clarify their journeys, that do big things, that are there to take the courageous steps. And what I really saw as well is that the women from all around the world have all walked through major life stuff, trauma, abuse, illness, loss of family, loss of life, loss of loved ones, loss of mobility, loss. They've experienced great loss. They've experienced big traumas. They've experienced soul crushing things that have happened in their lives. And yet they came forward and they said, I'm a teacher. I am a leader. Here is my offering. So they transmuted and transformed, they catalyzed their life experiences into nourishment for somebody else. And that's a leader. Like that is an incredible leader right there. A person who gives over their life and catalyzes what they went through in order to be teachings, transformation, healing, and support for other people. Can you believe that? Like how cool is that? It's so beautiful. And it really touched my heart in the biggest of wonderful ways over this past month. And yeah, just I'm mind blown and heart joy, like so much of it. And what emerged out of this, out of Women's Spirit Festival for the speakers and the leaders who took part in it, is the Power Circle, a continuing mastermind for women leaders who are growing and moving together, but at a price point that is super doable. Like masterminds nowadays, there are tons of them that are like the high price mastermind, but it's not possible for every woman. And if you were a speaker in the Women's Spirit Festival and you didn't get into the Power Circle, our continuing community of support and connection to help you get booked on your next big stages, to help you to continue to connect to speaking engagements, to help you to grow your business, to help you get supported and accountability, for implementation, for all the other things that you've done, like let yourself have this beautiful, soft place to land in the Power Circle. If you want details, they're not public details. It's only for the speakers of Women's Spirit Festival. So if you want the details about it and you don't yet have them, send me a message and just tell me, like, give me details about the Power Circle because it's really special. And if you're like, wait, I wasn't part of Women's Spirit Festival, but I want to get in on that, then send me a message anyway, and I'll get you in on our next round because it is an incredible thing when women leaders have a place to land that's doable, a place to continue their implementation, their support, their connection that they don't have to pay through the roof for. That's why I created the Power Circle. It is very, very special. And we're in the beginning phases of it. It's a creation, it's a brand new baby creation, and it's already incredible. And I have a few spots in it that are at a super low rate that I can't even say online because it's ridiculous. And so if you want to be part of that, just send me a message and say, give me details about the Power Circle. Send me a message about that. So where was I? Women who gather together, like women who gather to uplift each other, but to keep it in a way that is supportive and feminine and whole, in a way that doesn't make you go outside of your alignment to do that thing, whether it's marketing in your business or reaching or getting online, doing videos. You don't have to go outside yourself to do that. You can stay in alignment with your values, your energy, the truth of who you are, and reach people. In fact, you'll reach more people when you stay in alignment with your purpose and your values and just who you are. You don't have to like pretend you're something different. When you stay in alignment with who you are, but you also implement the power speaker tools that I teach in the Power Circle and are teaching in our upcoming empowered speaker training. when you stay in alignment, but you implement some of these tools that are very doable, you can reach so many more people. Life will open up. Your power will open up. Energy will come back into your body, energy that you feel like you've lost over the years from trying things that didn't work, from being part of things that weren't for you, from pushing too hard in a way that was absolutely not sustainable. When you find a place to land that you can breathe in, that you can be in, everything opens up. It's magic, it's powerful, it's for you. And you can do this no matter what's happened. I have like a personal message for you. If you are a holistic woman entrepreneur, if you are a spiritual guide or a wellness leader, and you've tried different ways and they haven't worked, I say to you, it is not your fault. You need a circle that is different, that's going to support and uplift you. So that's power. So who's in your circle? Who do you surround yourself with? And one thing I also see is sometimes women will go, oh, let's just form our own circle. And I have those. It doesn't often work to actually uplift and uplevel your business because it's not being guided or directed. There's no clear focus. There's no way to actually keep it going, and they fall apart. And I've seen that, and it's a bummer because there are women who could continue on and grow their businesses together, but the circles fall apart if they're not guided like our power circle is. If they're not supported, if there's no structure around them, it falls apart. That's another reason why I created our power circle. It's another reason why it's not just being involved in any circle, but it's being inside of a circle that really makes a difference to you. So that's what I wanted to talk about on the show today, just about how excited I am that I created something that is so needed. Like the women are like, the energy there is like a dry sponge that's just sucking up water, like life-giving, amazing water into your business, into your ideas, and it's throughout the community. I am so excited. I don't know where it's going to go or what's going to arise from it, but I see other events. I see coming together in person. I see like global retreats. I see so much potential and possibility. And I've been doing my business for a long time. And the past few years, honestly, there were parts of the past few years that were kind of hard and challenging, obviously. So many of you had that. A lot of women I know actually like completely stopped their businesses and gave up. But I didn't give up. I'm that tenacious that I didn't give up and I didn't stop. And I just kept focused and kept going. And now new things are emerging out of the soil that the last few years provided. So a circle that is emerging from that is going to be super high powered. So I'm just really excited about it. It's going to be a fantastic thing. So that is the power of the circle. And the circles are like we come, here's another thing is that we come back to what we knew, or like we come back to where we began. Have you ever read Paulo Coelho, The Alchemist? You know, that full circle. Have you ever had that in your life where you full circle to the things that you actually really love, like you full circle back to them? That's so important and so powerful. And so when I think about what I've created with Women's Spirit Festival and then their Rising Power Circle Mastermind that we're doing, it's like it's full circle for me because my truest heart and love lies in giving other women a platform and a stage to speak on, in gathering people for transformational events, and gathering other leaders who are into the same kind of things that I am so that we can have community and support. I've always loved that, always done it. So I created it again. And then to continue to develop this power circle with these women, the speaking engagements that are going to come out of it, the resources and the receiving and the joy and the sweetness and the fun and the infusing energy back into your business that's coming out of it. So good. So good. So I keep talking about it because I'm excited about it. If you happen to be interested in Power Circle, message me on Facebook Messenger privately so that I can get you some details. I don't know if there'll be spaces left by the time you message me. But anyway, if you're interested, message me, depending on when you see this. All right, loves, this was another fabulous episode of Unicorn Secrets. My biggest wish for you is that you keep going. You keep the momentum. you keep focusing and you keep working on your business, because when you do, we make this world a better place together. So keep going. I love you so much, and I'll see you on the next episode. Thanks for watching Unicorn Secrets. I'm Elizabeth Ocean, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.